welcome. Just get like a point of reference. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Aries, how are you guys doing today? Wherever you are in the world, I hope this message finds you while you are in good health and good wealth. I hope that you do something that you love today because you deserve to, and you deserve to enjoy your time here on this earth. That selenite feels good. Aries, hello, hello, hello. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. And Aries, I just want you to remember, I love you. I love you. And you don't even got to love me back. Don't worry about it. Trust me, we're good. Of beauty in your day, in your night, in your afternoon. I feel ready for this reading. I've been like prepping for like an hour. I don't even know why. Nine of Swords reverse, because you're feeling good. You're feeling better than you were, Aries. Okay, Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Aries. I was just talking to like one person. Look up Death, first card out. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Six of Cups. King of Swords. Strength reverse. Aries. Overall energy. King of Swords. Okay, so you are you're not really playing around, right? I feel you're doing a lot of healing from the past. I feel you are regaining some type of strength, or in the process of regaining some type of strength. Because in the past, with the Emperor reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, Two of Wands reverse, it's Five of Cups reverse, you might have felt as though you were kind of being taken advantage of, right? Being kind of walked over. Justice in reverse right here. Four of Wands in reverse. Like, boundaries were not being respected. Boundaries that you set, right? Because the Emperor still sets boundaries. But this tells me whatever people you were dealing with in the past, right? That is kind of starting your reading out with death, starting your reading out with transformation. Damn, Spirit said no music. Okay. Whatever starting your reading out like that, those people, places, and things, those situations, they did not see you as an emperor, empress. They did not see you as somebody that deserved the respect of having their boundaries respected, which is weird because, you know, human decency is important, right? And so when we're dealing with people that don't have that for us, right? When we have that for them with the Six of Cups, beautiful card. When we're not being treated as loving as we're treating others in our lives, it can definitely leave a kind of, it can bring us into this King of Swords energy, right? Where it's like, okay, what the fuck needs to go? What needs to change? Because something needs to change, right? And really, I think it's just like I think you just need, you decided that you needed to change, right? And this change, this transformation that you're going through right now in the process of, I feel you're doing a lot of releasing of things. So this change, it might not be that you think these people should change. It's like you're changing, and because you're changing, like because you're changing, you may not resonate with these people, or you may see them as people you just don't resonate with, people that are going to disrespect you and your boundaries, and you like not value you for who you are, right? So that they could be kind of leaving your life because you're changing, right? But it's not, it's like, I'm trying to say this, like, this is a good thing, right? So you're not blaming them as the problem. Yeah, they were definitely an issue, but I think you're seeing, like, at some point along your journey with them, this job, this friend group, this connection, right? That you had a deep, deep love for, or just something that when you think back on it, at one point in time, it was kind of like, it was your moment. It was, they made you feel very present and love and seen. But at some point in time, over time with them, it's like your confidence, your your self-respect, like just your power was kind of dimmed, your light was kind of dimmed, or like over time it just kind of, it was lost to you, right? With the Emperor reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, it was lost to you. So start reading out death is beautiful because it's like you understood the situation for what it was. You understood that you can only control you and your actions, right? You can't control other people and how they're going to treat you, how they're going to see you. That's what I was trying to say. You understand that you can only control you. Yeah, you can have all the love in the world for this person, place, or thing, but at the end of the day, they're going to love you however they love you, and that's just going to be that, right? So you're seeing how they're loving you, and what they're making you feel like. They're making you feel not very, not requited. Like the love's not very requited. That's how they're making you feel. So because you're seeing everything from a very, you're seeing everything just for what it is. Like you're not even like trying to tell yourself those little lies to make the situation seem better than what it is, or they're not as bad as they are. Like you're just being straight up with yourself, right? You're just like, okay, well, it's not my fault that they didn't respect my boundaries, but it's my fault that I didn't do something about it when I seen it or felt it at the start, right? I feel you let this go on for a while because there's a Six of Cups energy, because it's like it's something that just you have a past with it, right? You guys have a history. It could be a job that you've had for a long time. It could be this, like a lover that you've just known for a long time. But it's like that's probably why you let it go on for a long time. But you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aquarius. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're just like, you're not blaming yourself necessarily. You're just changing because you know what you deserve, right? You know who you are. You know how literally your card isn't, you know that the way that you were being treated, the way that they were treating you is not, that's not your style, right? You want, if you're going to give out some love, if you're going to respect boundaries, you expect it right back. And this is the opposite of like feeling that within this connection. So you're changing. A beautiful change at that. Change can come in different and many forms, right? It can be doing some healing. It can be doing releasing, cord cutting, whatever it is. You're going through some type of change that you won't necessarily feel the same. Wheel of Fortune. You won't necessarily feel the same when you're done, or when you are at a point to where you feel like you've released whatever was making you not, whatever was keeping you from understanding your true power, right? The Moon. It's this connection, the High Priestess reverse, Justice. This connection in the Emperor reverse again. This connection, Aries, was like, it was deep, it was spiritual, but there could have been some type of spiritual warfare going on, honestly. Or you could have just been so kind of love bombed by the situation, by them. Maybe they were using your emotions to their advantage, making you a little confused within your intuition. And that's why this went on for so long. This disrespect of boundaries, this disrespect of just like the self, like you, like not they see you for who you are, but then they try to do things to make you not feel as though they see you. Like they try to act like they don't see you, I feel. I don't know. There's some type of illusion, deception. Like they don't want you to see something, right? And I think with the Justice and the Emperor reverse, like they don't want you to see the injustice that they are doing to you. They don't want you to see yourself, right? With this High Priestess in reverse, it's like that. I don't like that. The High Priestess in reverse in the Moon. Could be doing with the Pisces, could be doing Cancer, but oof. I don't really like that. Not from these people. But it makes sense why you're starting your reading out with death now, and why your strength is in reverse, right? You went through a lot with this person, more than you probably would have liked to. Ace of Cups, but in the just. This death is going to, this transformation, I keep saying death, that's such a heavy word. This transformation that you are choosing to go through out of respect for yourself with this King of Swords energy, right? This transformation that you're choosing to go through is, or that you've been in for a while, right? This could be a situation that has kind of played out in your life. King of Swords right here. Yeah. The Fool, oh, yeah, okay. Queen of Swords. Six of Wands reversed. Yeah. So the King of Swords clarified by the King of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles speaks for itself, right? You're not playing no games. In the center of your reading, we have Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So yes, you were very enlightened to what this situation was, right? You saw this connection, this person, place, thing for what it was to its core. You saw the beauty in it, but you also saw the fucking disrespect in it, right? Strength reverse, Six of Wands reverse. You saw that it was preventing you from tapping in to your full potential, right? Being seen, acknowledged, respected, heard for the person that you are and the person that you know yourself to be, right? You saw that this connection was the hindrance, this connection or this situation, this job, right? When I say connection, it could be like your connection to whatever you have a deep resonance with that you thought was good for you, but then you kind of understood over time, that's not making me feel like it once did, right? That's not making me feel good about myself. That potentially might even be making me feel bad about myself. But that connection, yeah, you saw the truth for what that was. Six of Cups clarified by the Queen of Swords. You saw what it was doing to you. You saw what it was. I don't know. The Queen of Swords too. It's like that's somebody when they see a problem, when they see an issue with something in their kingdom, right? In their like in front of them, they're dealing with it. They're getting rid of it. They'll like definitely try to see the light in it, right? They'll try to see both sides. They're coming. The Queen of Swords is coming from a higher perspective. She's definitely trying to find a way to make it fit, make it make sense, make it stay. But if it doesn't, it just doesn't. And she's, you know, she's getting rid of it, right? Like she tried. You tried, right? You tried to like understand this energy. You tried to understand, especially the King of Swords clarifying the King of Swords. You really tried to understand why this was in your life. So why you allowed this, like I feel like you're also trying to understand yourself at this point too, because you're trying to understand why you let it go on for so long, or why you didn't see it sooner, right? Because there was that deceptive aspect, right? That they didn't want you to, which is fucked up. But so I feel like, yes, you're trying to understand why you let it go on for so long, but you're also trying to understand like why you didn't see it sooner, see the issue sooner, right? See the fact that they were holding you back sooner, see the fact that they were keeping you from getting all of the beautiful blessings you deserve sooner, right? Under here we have the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Beautiful new connections being made, beautiful new opportunities, especially in like financially, right? Because with this Strength and the Six of Wands, they were trying to make you, maybe they weren't trying, but they did. They were doing things that were making you dim your light, right? You were probably trying to make yourself smaller just so they can feel comfortable in your environment, in your presence, Aries. With the King of Swords and the King of Swords, like, you're a force to be reckoned with, right? This is somebody that, like, if they want something, they're going to get it, because they're going to look at the situation for every situation that they approach, they're looking at it with eyes of the truth, right? And if you're looking at things from this perspective, the King of Swords, it's not really hard to manifest shit, right? It's not, because you're being real with yourself, you know? And I feel like you were just very disappointed that these blessings were not coming in for you But once you see why, once you see that it was like, oh, that was that should have been dealt with a little sooner, probably, for sure. Once you see that, it's just to start your reading with Death and the Fool. I like these energies together because it proves that you did actually do something about it. It proves that you actually did remove yourself from the environment, remove them from your environment, did whatever inner work you needed to do in order to just feel like, okay, I'm like, I'm ready to leave all of that bullshit in the past, right? Everything that was the culmination of events that happened that were really just disrespectful to you, Aries. You're ready to leave that in the past and move on. And I see you just like, you're trying to not let the emotions come with like the guilt, right? The guilt that you feel for allowing it to be in your life for so long, you, and not seeing the truth sooner. I think you're trying to move on, let the transformation in, the change, whatever. You're trying to do that without bringing those feelings of self disappointment with you, right? Just like pissed off at yourself for like not seeing that shit sooner. Because with the King of Swords being your overall energy, you feel as though you should have seen it sooner. Like you feel as though it was probably so obvious, right? Looking back on it at times, but oh, you might be feeling like you missed out on some opportunities, right? Like allowing this energy to sit in your life for as long as it did, or stay in your life, stay in your presence, whatever, stay at that shitty job, allow it to be in your life for as long as it did. You may feel as though it kind of held you back. And I think that's why, like, you're trying not to let that come with you into this new adventure journey that you're going on, which is good. And I think you're going to be able to. We got the King of Swords twice. We got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, okay, you're definitely going somewhere. Like, it doesn't have to be physically, like it can definitely be mentally with the Knight of Swords, like within yourself, changing. You're changing direction, changing pace, changing the storyline, right, of your life. You're changing the ways in which you communicate, right? So with all we saw the Emperor in reverse and shit, it's like now with this Knight of Swords, you're going to be very vocal, you're going to be very bold in how you're communicating with this Eight of Wands, and how you're communicating your truth, right? And how you're addressing people, places, and things now that are kind of crossing your boundaries, right? You're going to call them out when you see them, instead of letting your emotions get involved and make you dim your light to make other people feel comfortable, right? You're not doing that anymore, for damn sure. Like, you're seeing shit for what it is, when it is, like when it happens, when you see it, right? You're trusting now. Honestly, if you like, I think this death is like, this is you taking this experience, and the Fool is you integrating this experience, right? Like understanding the lesson, making it a part of your being so that it'll never happen to you again. It just won't. And that's what's changing, right? This is the narrative that you're changing. Like the reality in which the days where that could happen, they can't, those days will never come back, right? People will try. People will try you, Aries, right? They'll try to get by on you. But you got two King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's gonna be hard to get shit by you, right? You're gonna be, because you're very because right here with the Strength reverse and Six of Wands, like, this is a shitty energy to feel, to experience, right? This is not a pleasant feeling, right? This is feeling like maybe like the world, like you're doing everything right, right? You're doing everything right. You feel like you're trying your best. You're like fucking taking care of yourself, your health, your wealth, and it's like shit is just not working out, right? and you're wondering why. But now, and I mean, now you know why, but because you don't want to feel that again, right? You have to, because you've experienced what that is like, you're putting yourself in positions to never experience that again. That's what I'm talking about with the integration of this experience. People are not going to be able to just get by on you and like make you doubt your intuition and doubt yourself and doubt your self-worth anymore, because you know how that feels now. What the fuck? The King of fucking Swords, Aries. I don't make this shit up. The Fool. Ooh, hi Spirit. I like that. This is fucking, you're so smart and analytical. Aries. Look, Magician. Now you're just like in the Ace of Pentacles. You're manifesting now. You're manifesting the things that you want, that you were trying to manifest, but they weren't happening. Now you're manifesting them because you allowed whatever the fuck was keeping your heart bound, right? Whatever was keeping your heart bound, you allowed that change to happen. You cut that shit out with the Queen of Swords. You're really not playing around. Seven of Swords reversed. Look, you saw the truth about, remember when they were trying to deceive you, and I said it's keeping you bound. Oh man, keeping you from this abundance that you deserved, Aries. Ooh. Because they were using your emotion. They were using the past that you guys shared together to like manipulate your emotion, right? With the Seven of Swords and shit. But you saw the truth in that shit. You got 3 King of Swords. Like, nothing is going to get by on you ever again. You're not playing that bullshit. Oh, okay. Advice from Spirit. I did not shuffle that shit well. Queen of Swords on the split. Aries, I think you're approaching life nowadays very, very much so, like, with intention. I think you are not, because you might have feel you've missed out on some opportunity or just wasted time with this connection for a while. I think you're very focused on manifesting this Ace of Pentacles for you, or trying to put yourself in a position to receive this Ace of Pentacles, to receive what has been waiting for you, right? All of the blessings, the new beginnings, the abundance that has been, it's had your name on it, but it wasn't going to come with this 6 of Cups, right? Because they were doing some weird shit with that High Priestess in reverse. 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups, High Priestess upright. But they were doing some weird shit, and your spirit guys, they did not want this energy, right? This manipulative, emotionally manipulative energy to be a part of your abundance. So Spirit was waiting for you to kind of like wake up, get rid of them, boot them out. Because they were at the end of the day, they were trying to, I don't know. I don't like the fact that the strength isn't really. They're trying to make you doubt, like feel like you're, like, take your power away, maybe draining your energy, really. But whatever it was, they were making you feel not very successful when you are when you have the potential, you had all the tools to be successful. You were just dealing, you were fighting for too long, fighting for a connection that did not deserve your efforts and fights, right? It didn't deserve you fighting for it, but you did for a long time, Aries, because you had this idea, this, like, we have a history, we have a past, like, you're trying to build a foundation with it. So I get that, but at the end of the day, they were just disrespecting your morals, they were disrespecting, like, your values and beliefs by seeing you and acting as if they don't see you, right? By seeing your potential and your success, but keeping you in a position where you have to dim your light to make them feel comfortable, so that you don't get that success, so that you don't get that confidence, that self-worth. Knight of Wands. Okay. I need to stop touching this deck. Advice from Spirit. King of Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Your advice, let them go, move on. You might feel lost for a little bit, right? Because this was a part of your life for a long time, I'm assuming, with the Six of Cups, something that you've had a deep history with. So it's gonna be hard to just like let go, move away, walk on. But like, your advice is to, even if you are lost as fuck, like, just follow the trail, the breadcrumbs left by your spirit team. Yeah, so you might be alone for a little bit, right? Because you have with the Hermit and the, oh, this is beautiful. You might be alone for a little bit, trying to find your way, like trying to find your new path, find your footing, yourself again, because they were trying to make you doubt yourself. So you might be having to like reconnect with parts of yourself. But it's a really good thing, because I think this is, you're reconnecting with yourself and your reality in the 3D and in the 5D. We have the Hermit, Temperance reverse, and the High Priestess, right? So it's like, not only because they were trying to make you doubt your intuition, right? We were speaking of that spiritual warfare earlier, and this is you healing and mending that connection, right? Forgiving yourself for allowing them to even get you to that point, or like do that to you at all, right? And the Hermit, I feel, is you more kind of getting your confidence back, right? Doing things that make you feel good, reflecting, like doing deep reflection, deep healing, kind of becoming more enlightened to the truth and who you are. What the fuck? So I feel like you're definitely doing a lot of healing, reconnecting with yourself, right? You're mending this connection that really was kind of, I mean, with the Temperance in reverse, it's like you're mending this connection with yourself that you didn't even realize was broken for some time, right? But then when the Death came out, it's like the Fool. You want a new beginning with yourself, a new beginning away from anybody that is gonna make you not feel like yourself. But advice from Spirit, I'm so sorry. Page of Swords reverse. Don't hold your tongue for nobody. Don't, if people are making you feel uncomfortable, speak up, right? Speak up for yourself. Speak up for your situation. Don't make people feel comfortable just because you've been with them for a long time, or just because they make you guys have a history. Like, don't make people feel comfortable just because they've been in your environment for a long time. If they're making you feel shitty, then fucking put them in their place. Put them in their place, Aries. I know it's hard because they have literally done things to like make you feel small, make you feel like you can't speak up for yourself, make you feel like you're not successful. But you're gonna have to, Aries, because it's time for you to get the fuck on. Go find your peace of mind, right? Go find your peace, because you deserve that, Aries. You got King Cups, or King Swords, King of Swords, King of Swords. You know exactly what and I think you're knowing how to approach this. Like, you're knowing how to approach this person, this situation, to get rid of them, right? With this Queen of Swords, you're not playing no more. But your advice from Spirit is to make sure that you speak your truth, right? Don't don't play into their hand, because they want you to say just some of your truth, and then they'll start to use the emotions in your past against you to make you change your mind. No, just keep speaking your truth until you get it all out, and cut them off. 10 of Wands. Advice from Spirit: you're almost there, Aries. You're almost there. You're almost through the thick of it, depending on where you're at in this journey of the situation for yourself. You're almost to this Ace of Pentacles. Keep going. You know exactly what you need to do to get rid of it, right? 10 of Swords. Leave no stone left unturned, right? When you're speaking your truth, make sure that you are doing it from a high perspective, right? With the King of Swords, but make sure that you're letting them know that this is just like, this is over. This can't go on anymore. And it doesn't have to be the end of the relationship. It could be the end of them doing this certain thing to you, right? But whatever it is, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands is done. Spirit saying, notice the completion of something. Notice that you learned all you could from this. Notice that you went through all your bad days. Now you deserve the good days, right? Spirit saying, notice that and let that be known, right? Notice it and let it be known. And Six of Wands advice. It's time, Aries. It's time for you to take your story back, your life back, your narrative, your control, right? It's time for your Six of Wands to be upright just like that instead of this bullshit fucking whatever they were doing to you. Like, own your power. See honestly, your advice from Spirit is see the power and the beauty in yourself, right? Don't worry about what anybody else, like once you get out of this situation, once you can see the truth for what it is and the truth for who they are, just focus on you and don't look to the left and right. Don't look at anybody else's progress or how much you missed out on or nothing. Just focus on what makes you happy, follow that passion and keep going and going, right? King of Swords, that was weird. That was so weird. Like fucking three of them. Just keep fucking going, Aries, because you're fucking brilliant. Because these new opportunities, these new people are coming in, right? These new connections, these new people, they're gonna come in, and they're not only are they going to be something that is like they're gonna be people that respect you and are trying to build with you, but they're gonna see the vision that you have. They're gonna see what you bring to the table. They're gonna see your worth, and they're gonna help you build on that instead of like tear that down, right? The past is the past for a reason. The past is the past for a reason. Leave these weirdo motherfuckers out in the cold, right? You could do it with love if you need to, right? Because the Six of Cups, you love them, whatever. Do what you got to do, but whatever you do, choose you at the end of the day, right? Choose you. Choose your like self-respect, your power. Choose your power because you deserve to. How many minutes is we at? 30? I'll get you an oracle. Fuck it. Spirit, thank you for all of the beautiful messages that you have channeled through me today. All right. This deck is not like desperation. I was going to say it's not the nicest, but it's like it's a good deck. And when I say nicest, I just mean like it's not mean, but it's real. It's real. It's very honest. Concealment. Somebody is fucking keeping something from you or doesn't want you to see something. We know what it is now, right? All the cards are out. We know what it is, Aries. We know what they don't want you to see. Got drama and resurrection. Yeah. Look, the truth came out. They were trying to conceal something. Whatever. They couldn't. It was really a lot of drama probably went on in your life in the releasing of that because it was not an easy thing to release yourself from, right? But you did it. You moved on. You let the change in. You faced the difficulties that came with that change. And you did it like the boss, the beautiful, brilliant Aries that you are. And now it's time for the resurrection, right? It's time for you to feel revived within yourself, within your life. Like, tap back in with who you remember yourself to be before they stripped you of that confidence, that joy, right? Oh, transformation on the split. Just let it happen, Aries. Just let it happen. All right. Let me get you some cards now. I just keep talking. Health and guilt. Empowerment on the bottom. We're going to read it. Health and guilt. Empowerment. Empowering goddess, I call upon you to eliminate all in my life that's not true. Devour and destroy my guilt, fear, and blame. Set them alight in your solar bright flame. You are quite the rebel, aren't you? Often going against the grain. You push through other people's boundaries without knowing what the effect will be. You have been a fighter all your life, facing up to life's challenges and overcoming other people's prejudices directed at you. You stand strong in your belief regardless of other people's thoughts and feelings. That is King of Swords as fuck. You always rise in opposition against those who are in power for all the wrong reasons. Sekhmet calls you to see the truth from all perspectives. You are a force to be reckoned with as you fearlessly rise up to state your mind. Speak your truth. Rebellion needs to be controlled and not forced at the cost of hurting others or seeking revenge for past hurts. This is your time to empower yourself and to assist others. Become a rebel with a cause, for you have been called to help others who have gone through similar situations and to learn from any mistakes you may have made. Wow. Stop being a rebel for the sake of it. Speak your truth lovingly. Try to see both sides of any situation. Draw upon your past experiences to grow stronger. Call upon the strength of Sekhmet to truly stand in your power. Disregard any minor agitations and shine your light. Damn. I feel like that was a very good fucking fire. Oh, that shit hot. That was a very good confirmation from spirit about kind of what to do next, why it all happened, how you can like really benefit from this experience. That was nice. All right. Health. I'm curious about this one. Deep down, the body always knows. Ignore to welcome in more woes. Seek a cure, advice, and trust. Don't be proud. Good health's a must. How rhymey. Your well-being is paramount. If your emotional state becomes foggy or overcome with troubles and worries, you cannot function and others suffer too. If your body has been flashing signs at you, like a sore joint, cramps, aching back, or itchy skin, then you really do need to start paying attention. Putting things off, saying you'll get around to it later, or pretending everything is fine is no longer okay. Yes, it's true we seldom feel totally on top of the world, nor are we often without some ailment or room for improvement. But if you have drawn this card, then Ghana comes to tell you that things are not all okay. Ignorance, especially in matters of health, is a poor excuse. Ask Ghana for the courage to face your fears and seek the help you need. The sooner the better and the more positive the outcome will be. Get yourself checked out. Speak about what ails you, for help is at hand from an unexpected source. You are not alone in your troubles, and others can offer great guidance. Exercise more, eat well, and drink plenty of water. Breathe, walk in nature, through woods, by the sea, or around a lake or reservoir. Yeah, and when you're going through this death, right, this transformation, this change from an old way of being to a new way of being, it's like definitely check in with yourself, make sure that you're good, make sure that this change, because sometimes change can be very turbulent, right, for us. It can be very uncomfortable. So it's important to make sure that we're doing everything that we can to make the transition, the ride less bumpy, because if we can do anything to like make the transition of change easier, why not do it, right? All right, now we have guilt. Who's at fault? Where's the blame? Drowning in a world of shame. Guilty punishment is tough. Forgive, move on, enough's enough. Everybody makes mistakes. People misjudge and misunderstand, creating difficulties for themselves and others. Short of taking a life, there is very little you can do that cannot be undone or made better. Knowing that we choose to stray from our path, our stomachs may churn and our heads may hang heavy in shame. Feelings of guilt, no matter how deeply stored, demonstrate that you have the capacity to acknowledge your part in a problem or dilemma. Take responsibility for what you have instigated and come clean. The Queen of the Amazons understands the turmoil you are facing and seeks to give you the strength and courage. The strength and courage to resolve it while you still can. Equally, she reminds you that to feel guilty about what has been done to you is not serving your best interest. Lay down your sword, for this is not your battle to fight. You are not to blame. You are in charge now. Fuck yeah. Don't let a situation get out of hand. Own up to your part in it. Time to move beyond your comfort zone. Forgive someone for hurting you. You are not responsible for the actions of others. I'll be tapped in. A guilty secret will be revealed. Ask for advice about how to best tackle a tricky situation. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is you. Like, remember, because I said maybe you might be feeling like a little pissed off with yourself or just frustrated that like you didn't see it sooner, that you didn't like you felt like you should have, right? You got hella King of Swords. Like you felt like you were on top of your game, right? Well, Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You felt like you were on top of your game, so you felt you should have seen sooner. So this is just saying, like, don't. It happened, right? It's the past. It already happened. You don't blame yourself for others' actions, the shit that they did to you, because you can only control your actions at the end of the day. And that is what I was saying. And this was your beautiful reading, Aries. And I hope this finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. And if you're not in good health and good wealth, let's start taking those steps to get there, Aries. You know I love you. You got to take care of yourselves. Oh, okay, Aries. Yeah, it's time to go. Goodbye. Goddamn, 60 people. Fuck.